All right, team, welcome back to TNT Digital Mindset. Today, I'm really excited to dive into some cutting-edge stuff. I've been poring over the latest research on digital trends, and honestly, it's fascinating. I've even leveraged some advanced AI, yeah, you heard that right, to break down the core insights. This way, we can get straight to the actionable strategy. So without further ado, let's jump in.
Welcome back to TNT Digital Mindset. We've been digging into the latest data on the mindset you need for the AI revolution, all to help you sharpen your strategic thinking. Okay, let's just pause on that for a second. The landscape is changing at light speed, and what that really means is there is a massive opportunity on the table. The potential here is absolutely astronomical, but the key to unlocking it, well, it isn't what you might think. You see, the biggest challenge right now isn't keeping up with the technology itself. It's our mindset towards it. It's not really about the tools. It's all about our readiness to use them in new ways. Exactly. We are so past the phase of just trying to understand the latest app or gadget. The real game now is developing the mental muscle to adapt and evolve right alongside all this rapid change. So let's be super clear about what we mean by adaptability. This isn't some passive trait you're just born with. No way. It's an active skill. It's something you have to build, something you have to train, just like a muscle at the gym. It's a conscious choice to evolve. Okay, so if it's a muscle, how do you actually build it? Well, we've broken it down into 5 core traits. Think of this as your new framework for success. This is your playbook for becoming, well, disruption-proof. All right, here they are. Foresight, resilience, curiosity, agility, and care. This 5-step framework is your path to mastering change. So let's dive in and break down each one, starting with foresight. So foresight is all about being proactive. But it's way more than just scrolling through tech news. It's about deliberately getting in the habit of asking, what if? What if this trend scales? What if that policy changes? It's about seeing the signals before they become the deafening noise everyone else is hearing. Next up, a big one, resilience. Because let's be real, things are going to go wrong. Your brilliant strategy is going to get sideswiped by some new feature launch. It's inevitable. Resilience is your secret weapon to get knocked down and bounce back up faster and stronger every single time. I just love this. Hanging in the there-ness. It perfectly captures the tenacity you need. It's not about avoiding failure. Nobody avoids failure. It's about enduring it. It's that grit that keeps you in the game long enough to actually win. So this begs a really important question. What's in your resilience playbook? You have to make this a conscious thing. What are your specific moves when you get hit? Is it taking a 10-minute walk? Calling a mentor? Knowing your playbook ahead of time means you waste less energy on the shock and put more of it into the recovery. And after you bounce back, you need curiosity. See, this is about more than just getting back on your feet. It's about actively seeking out the new. It's a total identity shift, from being a safe implementer who makes tiny tweaks to becoming a bold experimenter who isn't afraid to try something completely different. And that curiosity leads you directly to agility. Agility means you stop waiting for perfect information because guess what? It is never going to come. You take what you've learned from your experiments and you act. You don't wait until next season. You try it in the next episode. And finally, there's care. And this one is a leadership superpower. This isn't about managing feelings. It's about taking active, genuine responsibility for your team's growth. It's about creating the conditions for them to be curious and agile too. That's how you build a legacy. Okay, so you're developing this adaptable mindset. You're working on the 5 traits. Now what? How do we give that mental muscle actual superpowers? Well, we use AI. Not as a replacement, no way, as a powerful multiplier. Just take a look at the sheer scale of this shift. This isn't some small efficiency gain. It is a fundamental paradigm shift that's democratizing creation. The barrier to entry for building something that could change the world, it's practically vanished. A great idea and an adaptable mindset are now way more valuable than a huge pile of venture capital. And these tools, these are the amplifiers for your adaptability. You can use Perplexity to supercharge your foresight. You can use Gemini to run those wild experiments born from your curiosity. You see, these tools directly fuel the very traits we've been talking about, turning a mindset into a high-output skill. So this all leads us to the ultimate goal, right? It's not just about surviving change. It's about mastering it and becoming truly disruption-proof. And this quote just says it all. Your past success, your old methods, they're not just not a guarantee of future results. They might actually be the very things holding you back right now. The key takeaway from this entire TNT digital mindset analysis is this. You become disruption-proof by combining your deep, unique knowledge with a relentless willingness to learn and apply new things. It's the fusion of your depth and your breadth. So when everybody has a co-pilot, how do you win the race? You become a better pilot. And this is a core finding of our work here at TNT Digital Mindset. You don't outsource your thinking. You use AI to stress test your best ideas, to challenge your own assumptions, and to amplify your unique voice, not to replace it. And that brings us to the final equation. It's not just about the mindset, and it's not just about the technology. It's the powerful fusion of the two. An adaptable human mind, armed with these 5 traits and amplified by AI, is the single most powerful force in the digital economy today. That is the formula. If you want to master the digital economy, make sure to subscribe to TNT Digital Mindset. Thanks for listening.